Have you ever wondered what drives a retired general back into the heart of conflict? Picture a tranquil morning shattered by the terrifying news of a family under siege. It's a chilling scenario that unfolded recently in the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, where a retired Israeli Major General, Noam Tibon, found his family in the crosshairs. This wasn't an action movie plot, but a real-life drama of courage and despair. What could compel a man to face such danger, to battle his way into a war zone and rescue his loved ones? What pushed him into this daring mission? Let's unravel this tale of bravery and terror. It all started with a horrifying event that shook the world. A day that began with the promise of peace and tranquility, with the sun shining over the picturesque landscapes of the Israeli kibbutz, soon descended into a nightmarish ordeal. In the blink of an eye, the lives of two American citizens and a young man attending a music festival were irrevocably altered. As the day unfolded, the unsuspecting victims found themselves in the clutches of a force that thrived on chaos and fear: Hamas. The American citizens visiting the kibbutz to experience the unique cooperative community lifestyle were snatched from the heart of this peaceful settlement. As if the day wasn't harrowing enough, a young man in the prime of his life, reveling in the euphoria of a music festival, was also abducted. These victims were not merely statistics in the larger narrative of conflict. They were individuals with dreams, aspirations, and families waiting for them back home. The families living miles away were suddenly thrown into a tumultuous sea of despair. Their minds were filled with fear and uncertainty, their hearts ached with longing, and their eyes were heavy with sleepless nights. They longed for their loved ones, praying for their safe return, their anguish echoing in every corner of their homes. While the victims were grappling with their new, horrifying reality, their families were fighting an equally daunting battle. They were thrust into the international spotlight, their private pain laid bare for the world to see. They faced a grueling weight, their lives hanging in the balance, oscillating between hope and despair. But amidst this chaos, a beacon of hope emerged. Meet Noam Tibon, a retired Major General specializing in counterterrorism. A man of grit and determination, Tibon spent his career honing his skills in the field, specializing in the art of counterterrorism. His vast experience and deep understanding of the complex world of military strategy set him apart, making him a formidable figure in his field. When news of the attack and kidnapping reached Tibon, his reaction was far from the general public's. While most were paralyzed by fear and uncertainty, Tibon sprang into action. He was not one to sit idly by while his family was in danger. His military instincts kicked in, and he immediately formulated a plan. His expertise in counterterrorism and his intimate knowledge of the enemy's tactics were about to be put to the ultimate test. Tibon's response to the crisis was not just a testament to his military prowess, but also a reflection of his unwavering commitment to his family. It was a poignant reminder of the personal stakes involved in these situations, beyond the political and ideological battles that are often highlighted in the media. His reaction was a stark contrast to the feeling of helplessness that often pervades in the face of such crises. But for Tibon, helplessness was not an option. His love for his family, coupled with his duty as a soldier, propelled him forward. He was not a man to be deterred by danger, nor was he a man to cower in the face of adversity. His courage and tenacity were about to be put to the ultimate test, as he embarked on a mission that would challenge him in ways he had never imagined. With his family in danger, Tibon was left with no choice but to act. This was not just a mission for him, it was a personal crusade, a fight for his family's safety, a battle against time, and a test of his own limits. But with his vast experience and unyielding determination, there was no doubt that Tibon was ready to face whatever lay ahead. Driven by a father's love and a soldier's duty, Tibon embarked on a dangerous mission. The retired Major General, Noam Tibon, faced the daunting task of navigating through perilous territory, his sole focus, to rescue his family. The road from Tel Aviv to the south was fraught with danger. Yet Tibon, armed with years of counter-terrorism experience, faced these risks head-on. His journey was not a simple one. It was a path brimming with challenges that would have deterred any ordinary man. But Tibon was no ordinary man. He was a soldier, a protector, a father determined to shield his family. Amidst his journey, Tibon encountered a horrifying scene. A music festival turned into a massacre. The joyous celebration of life and music had been brutally cut short by ruthless gunmen. But in the face of such horror, Tibon's courage did not waver. He sprang into action, leveraging his years of military training. He rescued survivors, pulling them from the chaos and ensuring they were safe. But his duty didn't stop there. Tiban also came across wounded Israeli soldiers, their bodies bearing the harsh consequences of the attack. He lent a hand, provided aid, and comforted them. His actions were not just those of a retired general, but also reflected the humane side of a man who understood the value of life. As he pressed on, the journey became a test of endurance. 10 grueling hours passed, each minute filled with anxiety, each second echoing with the beats of a father's heart. But Tiban did not allow fatigue or fear to deter him. He pushed forward, driven by the thought of his son and his family waiting for him. After a grueling 10 hours, Tiban finally arrived at his son's house. His mission was accomplished. The retired general had faced the storm and emerged victorious, a testament to a father's love and a soldier's duty. The reunion was a moment of relief amidst a sea of turmoil. Imagine the scene: Noam Tiban, a retired major general specializing in counterterrorism, finally reaching his son's home. The relief, the joy, the raw emotion of that moment, as he saw the faces of his loved ones safe from harm. The fear and horror of the past hours washing away, replaced by a profound gratitude for their survival. But the joy of reunion was tinged with a sense of sorrow and loss. The attack by Hamas had resulted in the deaths of 1,300 people. The retaliatory bombing by Israel had caused at least 1,900 Palestinian deaths. Each number, each life, a story cut short, a family torn apart. The aftermath of the rescue was a grim reminder of the cost of conflict, of the price paid in human lives. Yet amidst this tragic backdrop, Tiban's bravery, his selfless act of heroism, sparked a wave of public admiration. His story, shared widely, resonated with people around the globe. Social media was flooded with comparisons to Liam Neeson's character in the movie Taken, a retired operative risking everything to save his family. The parallels were not lost on the public, but Tiban was not a fictional character. His actions, his courage, were real. And they served as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of love and determination. His story reminded us that even in the darkest times, there are individuals who rise above fear, who embody the spirit of resilience and heroism. In the face of adversity, Tiban's courage reminded us of the power of hope and determination. His story, a silver lining in a cloud of sorrow, continues to inspire and remind us of the indomitable spirit of humanity. While this tale of bravery inspires us, it's essential to remember the larger ongoing conflict. The Israel-Hamas dispute is not just about a retired general rescuing his family or about a single soldier's kidnap. It's a complex, multifaceted issue with deep historical roots and human lives at stake. In recent times, we've seen horrendous casualties on both sides. Over 1,300 people lost their lives in a single Hamas attack, and a retaliatory strike by Israel saw at least 1,900 Palestinians perish. And these are just the recorded figures. The true toll on human life is likely much higher. Such individual events as the courageous rescue by Noam Tiban, though inspiring, are but a small part of this vast, intricate tapestry. As we salute the courage of individuals like Noam Tiban, let's also remember the countless others caught in the crossfire, hoping for peace.